Well, hello everybody. Today we have the Phobia version 2. Um, I wouldn't call it, again, I don't really call my things reviews, but these are kind of like my first impressions, my thoughts on what it's like. And wow, what a cloud chucker. This one is definitely a cloud chucker. Basically, we have three giant holes on each side, and really, those are only needed for like if you're building a series. If you're not building series, which most of us aren't, keep them closed off about 50% of the way. You got plenty of airflow. I'm sitting here telling you right now, this thing is a massive cloud chucker. Take a look at this. This is only 55 watts. My lungs are not the best right now, so I've been hitting very low wattage, 55 to 65 watts. So take a look at this 55 watts. Look at the clouds. That's my window wide open. Okay, I mean massive, massive, massive clouds. So, what do I think of it? Very simple and easy build deck. A newbie could definitely enjoy this. I've been, as you can see, dripping it. Okay, no squonk today. The squonk that this may sit on is not going to be here for a while. And while I did want to squonk on it and test it as a squonk, I've been dripping it and dripping it and dripping it. And speaking of over dripping and leaking, or maybe squonking and leaking, like I said, I didn't really test squonking with this. But as far as leaking, I did run a couple of tests. You know how I am. I test everything. And I don't feel it leaks like some reviewers are complaining. I just am not getting leaking. And as you see, I don't drip really anymore. I squonk. And so lately I've been over dripping maybe a little too much. Then I'll dry it out and then I'll re-drip and over drip again, and I don't get any leaking. In fact, let me blow one more cloud. I'm going to tell you a little story too. Sort of like squonking, I like to test to see how much I can over drip before it leaks. So I laid it down on its side completely after dripping. And I dripped once, no leaking. I took another puff or two and dripped a second time, laid it down on its side, no leaking. It took a third round of heavy dripping before, I guess, the cottons were too saturated. Everything was too much in there. And there was now a big puddle before it leaked. So to me, between lots of cotton inside and a good, a good, I don't know how, a good build deck that allows you to do all this dripping or do all this over squonking without leaking because of the cotton, because of everything else, this is a winner chicken dinner. Look at that. Clouds for days, 55 watts. I normally vape 65, 75, 80 watts. So for me to do 55, holy crap. The flavor is on point. That's a big thing in my book. I've already vaped. This is the third flavor I vaped in here. So this isn't like, oh, I tested a flavor or two. I tested one of my top favorite flavor. I tested a new flavor or two new flavors and a regular favorite. Flavor's on point. So between clouds, between flavor, this is actually a very underrated RDA in my book right now. A lot of reviewers are not giving it the best reviews. They like this, they like that about it. But I don't know, man. To me, three drip tips, a beautiful top cap that's easy to work with, a build deck that just works really well with over dripping. Like I said, I can't talk too much about squonking right now. I'll update this video or make another updated video if things should change while squonking. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be another good squonker. You know, something that doesn't leak, doesn't but gives you plenty of airflow for those who want it, and 55 watts. I still can't believe I'm blowing clouds like this at 55 watts. So, what I pay, like $35 for this? No clones needed here. Go out and get an authentic Phobia 2. It's definitely right for you.